Sea Lad presents to you biggest container ship disasters in 21st century. HANJIN, Pennsylvania, Indian Ocean, 2002. The HANJIN, Pennsylvania was less than a year out of the shipyard when an explosion occurred in a cargo hold on November 11, 2002, off Sri Lanka during a voyage from Singapore to Germany. 4 days after the initial blast, a second explosion rocked the 282-meter vessel. Its source? One or more containers filled with fireworks that were misdeclared on the ship's manifest. Tragically, 2 crew members were killed in the accident. The ship was declared a total loss, but she never made it to the breakers. However, she was rebuilt and returned to service with new name Eurasia Bellatrix. Hyundai Fortune, Gulf of Aden, 2006. The 274-meter Hyundai Fortune was rocked by a powerful explosion while heading west in the Gulf of Aden on March 21, 2006. Dozens of containers were blown overboard in the blast, creating a debris field that was estimated to be 5 miles around the vessel. The resulting fire burned for several days. All 27 crew members abandoned ship and were picked up by a destroyer with the Royal Netherlands Navy, with only one receiving non-life-threatening injuries. The vessel was eventually towed to Salalah, Oman, where it was determined that approximately 1,000 of the 3,000 containers had been damaged in the fire. The vessel was later repaired and returned to service. She was scrapped in 2018. MSC Napoli, English Channel, 2007. In January 2007, the 275-meter MSC Napoli developed a crack in flooding after experiencing heavy weather in the English Channel during a voyage from Belgium to Portugal. All 26 crew members successfully abandoned ship, leaving the Napoli adrift off Cornwall, England. The vessel was eventually taken under tow, but officials feared that the ship could break up and sink, so she was intentionally beached in Lyme Bay off the coast of Branscombe. After removing fuel and cargo, salvage crews refloated the Napoli on July 9, but it was quickly determined that she was in too poor of state to tow, and they opted to re-beach the vessel 3 days later. In August 2007, the bow section of the ship's hull was taken to the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast, Northern Ireland, for disposal and recycling. A plan to tow the stern section as well to Harland and Wolff was abandoned in March 2008 in favor of cutting it up in situ in the English Channel and removing the pieces. RENA, New Zealand, 2011. Early on October 5, 2011, the 224-meter container ship RENA struck the Astrolabe Reef in New Zealand, at a speed of about 17 knots as it sailed towards Tauranga. The ship spent the following months exposed to the elements and breaking up on the reef as salvors attempted to reduce the environmental impact as much as possible. Due to pounding surf, the RENA ended up splitting in two in January 2012, leaving salvors with the only one option, to dismantle the wreck right on the reef. In the end, the incident resulted in the release of about 200 tons of heavy fuel oil and the loss of a substantial number of cargo containers, leading New Zealand's Prime Minister to famously declare the wreck the worst maritime disaster in the country's history. It was determined that RENA's second officer had deviated from the intended course to Tauranga in order to meet pilot boat deadline. The problem was the course change took the ship right over the charted reef, and nobody realized the mistake until it was too late. The master and second officer were both arrested and sentenced to 7 months in prison as for their role in the disaster. MSC FLAMINIA, North Atlantic, 2013. The German-flagged container ship MSC FLAMINIA was rocked by a series of explosions and a major fire in its cargo holds during a voyage across the North Atlantic in July 2012. Tragically, the blasts and fire resulted in the loss of 4 lives. The remaining crew members abandoned ship and were picked up by a Good Samaritan vessel. The 300-meter ship burned for several weeks, sending toxic smoke into the air and causing severe damage to the vessel. Due to the environmental hazard, the ship was denied a place of refuge for months before Germany finally agreed to accept her into Wilhelmshaven nearly 3 months after the first explosion. In the aftermath of the MSC FLAMINIA fire, the vessel was eventually repaired and returned to service in 2014. MOL Comfort, Indian Ocean, 2013. The loss of the MOL Comfort ranks as the single worst container shipping disaster in modern history. On June 17, 2013, the ship developed a catastrophic hog and broke in two while underway in the Indian Ocean while carrying more than 4,000 containers. All crew members on board abandoned ship safely, but both halves of the vessel of the stayed afloat as rescuers watched on. The stern section sank in spectacular fashion after about 10 days. Salvors were able to attach a tow line to the bow, but it too later caught fire and sank after several weeks. It is estimated that 4,293 containers were lost in the event. MAERSK HONAM, Arabian Sea, 2018. The vessel, while loaded with a total of 7,860 containers, the serious fire was reported in one of its cargo holds on Tuesday, March 6, while heading west in the Arabian Sea approximately 900 nautical southeast of Oman. Of the 27 crew members on board, 23 were evacuated to nearby container ship. Tragically, 5 crew members have died as a result of the accident. The company says that a full investigation will be conducted to determine the cause of the fire. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe. Your Sea Lad. Watching. Please share and subscribe. Your Sea Lad. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe. Your Sea Lad. Thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe. Your Sea Lad. Watching. Please share and subscribe. Your Sea Lad. subscribe.